So my name's George Crossland and I've been a non-meat eater now for 4 years. The main reason was a friend of mine who just didn't understand the difference between a cow and beef, and that those were one and the same. I just feel that people should be more aware of what they're eating and what that product has gone through to get to your plate and for you to eat it. I started by meeting up with Albie, who is a deer stalker. He stalks deers and shoots them, and he sells them to butchers, and that's one of the ways he makes a living. So how much would the kind of deer that you shoot kind of fetch? Like how much would one of those go for around here?
Around about £40.
About £40.
Yeah, 40, a little bit more. Just depends on the shot and depends on the weight. I sell them by the weight, by the kilo.
We'd been waiting for about 4 hours before we saw any deer, and when we did, we saw 2 of them at the same time.
There's a deer over there. Come down. It's a long way. Got it.
It's kind of really hard to kind of put into words. It's very instant. It's here.
Oh. Yeah. I moved down when I ate the thing. I wonder why he went down. Look at the shot. She's got twins. Yeah.
The smell is something else.
You just get used to that smell, don't you?
Pardon?
The smell.
What smell? You know, you get lots of twins now in roe deer, whereas you never used to. I would say she's barely 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't her first pregnancy. Yeah, let's load up and go find your mates and do the rest.
To him, it didn't seem like an animal anymore. To Albie, this was now a product. I don't think he ever saw it as an animal, as a living thing. To him, it was a payday. I want to be part of the process as opposed to observing. And Niall took us out, and I discussed with him what it's like to go out there and find your own meat. And Niall was someone who was a lot happier with doing that. Early morning's best for coming out.
Yeah, early mornings or lamping.
Yeah.
Coming out at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that sort of thing. We found the best way of doing that is actually just to get the car in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drive around really, really quietly. You know, just drive around and then whack your full beams on, and you'll get about 20 rabbits. Get a lot.
After spending an hour with Niall in his garden, it became clear that we weren't going to catch anything that day. After the deer had been left to hang for 3 days, it was taken to John the butcher, and he took me through the process of separating the carcass into the different segments that he would sell in his shop. Do you think people kind of have too much access to meat now?
Yeah, I think they do. The trouble is, they want a cheap product. They want cheap food. We want cheap food in this country, and you can't have good and have it cheap all the time. It doesn't work. You know.
I've just kind of had a go cutting that up now, and I just think you have to kind of almost treat that with a level of respect, because I mean,
Oh,
I saw
absolutely.
that thing get shot, and you know, but I'm looking at it now, and it's kind of almost like, yeah, that will be eaten, that will be used, and it's almost, I can't think of like how to describe it, but I think it does need to be treated with a certain
Of course
amount
it
of
does.
respect.
Absolutely.
And I think kind of now there's
It needs a
there's
good
that.
life.
Yeah.
That's what it needs. Animals need a good life.
Mm-hmm. And it
You
needs,
know, if you're going to consume it, it needs to have a good
Yeah.
life. It really does. It wants to be, you know, looked after, respected is the key word, isn't it?
I am still a non-meat eater, but I have learnt a lot in this experience, and I'm going to continue to look more into where my food comes from, and continue to hopefully one day achieve the connection with an animal so that I can eat it and feel that level of respect that I believe that meat deserves.